Turn it towards you.
Yeah, we in the building, we around. We around. Yeah, we're gonna go live. Keep it like that. Keep it live and direct.
No, man, don't think so.
All right. Yeah, this is what we doing. We giving it to them live, man. They gonna see us, no uncut, unscripted type thing. You know what I mean? What it look like? Is that thing going in too? Yeah.
Right on.
Yeah, that's recording. You know the thing?
Speak now or forever hold your peace.
Yeah, gotta clean that lens, you know. Hello, everybody. We in the building. I appreciate everybody for being there with us and still here with us. Thank you. Very appreciated. We around. Yeah. Unscripted, unfiltered, uncut. This is how we're giving it. You know, we got a lot of things, a lot of good things to talk about today. A lot of good things. And I appreciate y'all tuning in, you know. So we're going to get right into it. We're going to get right to this. First and foremost, this is my friend, good friend, Mr. Vincent Lucky.
Don't put my whole government out. God damn.
This is my boy right here, Mr. Lucky, AKA VL Tapped In, and I'm SP Hustle Hard. And I appreciate y'all for tuning in, pulling up, and checking us out on SP Hustle Hard. First, I want to send a big shout out to a good friend I had the opportunity to meet the other day because it was like a birthday thing going on for Jamie, my love, and we had a little dinner, and it happened to be his birthday too. His name is Matt. Send a big shout out to Matt, everybody. Happy birthday, Matt.
Birthday on a Cinco De Mayo weekend.
Yeah, real talk. Yeah.
Toe up.
Yeah, he was lit. He was doing his thing. He was enjoying himself. He was having a good time. Yeah. You know, he was in the casino, you know, because we went to eat at Rustic Kitchen, I think it's called. Oh man, the food was good. But yeah, it was his birthday, and it also was Jamie's birthday. Beautiful lady, beautiful soul, pure, straight up, you know, don't make too many like her. Also, Matt, genuine dude, good heart, like real talk. He gave me a number. So we after we got done eating, and big shout out to Steph, Ashley, and I forgot the other lady's name that was there too. Oh man, good group of people, a good group. I wish your wife would have been able to show up, but it was a good group of people. It was beautiful. It was a beautiful look. But yeah. So Matt had gave me he was telling me, you know, some things and stuff, and then he gave me a number. I was like, yo, so I wanted to go
play on
the roulette table.
Oh.
So Matt gave me a number, y'all. And listen.
You ain't played?
I played it, but I didn't. I should have just been like, fuck it. Let me get a couple of chips. I should have put it all on there. Because that number came out.
It came up.
The first, as soon as we got to the table, the first number, that was it. 23. Joy.
Damn. And if you put everything on there, what would you
And he hit on red. Hit on red. Real talk.
I was like, yo, you gotta run it back. Give me another number.
Mm-hmm. Crazy part is when he started putting you know, his coins on the numbers. I seen it, so I was following, but I missed one number and that number came up that he was on.
So two numbers came up.
Two numbers.
Damn.
Two numbers in his color.
Got better luck than me in the.
He did the smart thing. He took his winners and fell back. Real talk.
A lot of people would have lost all of that.
Oh
bringing
man,
it right back.
I was one of them because I was pissed. You know what I mean?
Gave it right back.
That's just what I did. Gave it right back. So look, we're gonna get right to it. Again, this is SP Hustle Hard. Like and subscribe. If you're here with us, I appreciate that. And you know what I say? A day above ground is a good day. You know, it's a little ugly outside right now, but it's real humid though. It's real humid. It's really, you know, stuffy. But it's raining, ugly. But we're gonna get right into it today. You know, it's Cinco de Mayo week. Oh man. I want to send a big shout out to La Catina in Wilkes-Barre on Main Street. They got it going on with the DJs. Oh man,
They celebrating there?
Yeah. You know, check out, you know, the little clips and snippets that I got of it. You know, it was beautiful. You know, they make good food. They had DJs. They had a DJ there playing good music, and these was older DJs. They was playing that type of music. It was like techno, but it was like that type of music, like when you go across, you know, seas or something. You know, they be playing it. You'd be like,
I don't be doing.
You know, but I'm just saying.
I can do a little bit of that, but
yeah.
If you going somewhere where you expecting that,
right.
then yeah, I can.
Yeah. But it was beautiful. It was a good look. You know, Cinco de Mayo. You know, they celebrating it
over this weekend.
Yeah.
Tomorrow's the 5th, but they celebrated over the weekend.
But one thing I did not know is like Cinco de Mayo, the origin behind that. Yeah. You know what I mean? It was something that happened to do with the French.
French came to Mexico to take over.
Okay.
And Mexico beat France.
With a ragtag.
Cinco de Mayo, yeah. And they was outnumbered 2-1. So they celebrated that. And then it spread all the way over to America. You know, everybody loved drinking. So they were like, yo, we get drunk on this day to celebrate. Like, oh yeah, we'll do that too then.
Right.
I bet you most people don't even know their origins. You just said you didn't know. I didn't know.
I didn't know that neither.
I just know people poppies drink. So I drink too, and they have parades. New York Jones, they got Jersey ones.
Yeah. But they say, you know, they don't celebrate it like how in Mexico, how we celebrate it over here. Only a certain part of Mexico they celebrate it like
Pueblo, whatever.
Pueblo. I think he was named.
That's the original place where they won that battle.
Okay.
Against the French.
And wasn't it named after the president at that time?
Oh no, was it?
I don't know. Pueblo,
yeah, or whatever.
But yeah.
But the origin is Mexico. You would think a lot of Puerto Ricans would have originated it because they celebrate Cinco de Mayo like it's day general.
Right.
I thought it was Puerto Ricans that, you know what I mean?
Right.
But it's really a Mexican origin.
Right.
And the whole Spanish.
Yeah. And
they all came together and was like, yo, it's our general.
Yeah, and how they came up and, you know, fought against the French for their independence.
When was that? 18 what?
Cool. 1861.
Oh, they've been doing this for a minute.
Yeah, 18, and they've been, but they say it's like more widely known in the U.S. than it is like in Mexico and other countries.
So we celebrate it like more.
Yeah. It is what it is.
It just gives a reason for people to celebrate and get drunk.
Yeah.
Basically.
Yeah, basically.
That's how I look at it. Because you know, them Cinco de Mayo parades used to be jumping.
Yeah. Real talk. I know in California they doing their thing.
They had them in New York, Harlem. Used to do them Jones in Harlem, Cinco de Mayo parades.
Oh yeah.
They doing Jones in Philly. You're doing in Camden.
I never really done one up there.
You ain't never go to them Jones?
Yeah, but you know, on that, we gonna take a shot for Cinco de Mayo.
Yeah,
you know. For the
shouts out to Cinco de Mayo.
To show our appreciation, you know, and what they stood for, what they stood up against, you know. This is for them, Cinco de Mayo. Yeah. All right. Also, today.
Oh, Cinco de Mayo. Shout out to
what?
Canelo.
Canelo?
He just won last night. He fights every Cinco De Mayo.
What?
Yeah, every Cinco De Mayo he has a fight around it. He got a fight coming up against Terrence Crawford too. I know we talking about sports later, but
yeah,
they solidified it after he won. Yeah. So they fight in September 12th. A man's gonna throw a fight party for the Canelo Terrence Crawford fight.
Yeah, we around.
In September. We gonna live stream that joint while I have
real talk.
Biggest fight of our generation. Yeah. But Canelo celebrates Cinco de Mayo by fighting that weekend every year for the past 10 years.
Oh snap!
Might have been longer, but
yeah.
So that's a big deal.
Hey, listen here. Thank you so much for what y'all have brought to the table. Cinco de Mayo. It is what it is.
It was another reason to drink.
Yeah, that's it. And Canelo, congratulations on your win. Boy, you're a beast. So moving right along today, also this weekend, I should say this week, May Day, it's a rally that's going on in a lot of countries, a lot of other states, Philly, New York, LA, Chicago, a lot of the big cities, got, having a big rally, got something going on. Basically, it's something protesting against Trump and Elon Musk.
But the crazy part is it wasn't even originally that. It's the International Workers' Day, so to celebrate workers. But
right.
The Americans not hijacked it.
No, go ahead.
But they use it as a reason to protest against the Trump administration and how they handle this stuff.
Right.
So
but let me say this. That is two separate. Even though they trying to collide it together, it's still different because it also is International Workers' Day, Labor Day / Labor, not Labor Day, Labor.
They're protesting all over the globe,
right.
Tokyo.
But that's in Tokyo, Britain, yeah, whatever. It's over there.
Yeah.
England, over there in Japan. Thing, yeah. Right. But it's basically, I know what I mean, and I'm quite sure you're seeing
it's international.
It's international.
So while they're doing their May Day thing, it's not about Trump. It's about just workers over there.
Right.
We over here nah, we got a situation going on over here.
Right. That
and they don't use this to speak out.
Right. And that International Workers' Day been going on for 136 years or something like that, if I'm not mistaken.
That's crazy.
Yeah, they've been at it for a minute.
You told me that was in May. What?
Yeah.
The May Day rallies.
Yeah. But the May Day rally, now that's geared towards the administration, the current administration and what's going on. People ain't feeling it. They is not feeling it. They and a lot of the people
they worry about their money.
Not only that, it's the people that voted for. You know what I mean? And they should.
They still got some. He still got some supporters.
Oh yeah. He still got some.
But this a lot of them that's turning. They yo, what's up, man?
Yeah.
What you mean you trying to cut this and cut that?
Right. Listen, I really see them losing one of the houses. I really, hands down, I see them. One of them, I don't know if it's the Senate or the House. The Democrats is not too far off from reclaiming the seat. To get the majority, so they can basically slow his roll.
Yeah, because he owns all the branches.
Yeah, and and people.
The court. The only thing that's slowing his roll now is the courts.
Yeah, and that's a good.
For them judges.
Yeah.
For them judges, we be in a dictatorship all the way.
I don't even know what would be going on there. But this is what the people voted for. He's giving you what you voted for. This is what you want. This is what you asked for. He's giving it to you.
I don't think they asked for that though.
It is what it is.
Like the poppies that was singing.
They should have understood that he was because he got the mega. That's what they called the mega whatever the mega. MAGA. I think I'm saying it wrong, but he got a lot of them in his ear, and a lot of them is,
Why do you think they went, and why is there the poppies came out a lot for
because
Trump?
A lot of them is like it's more so deeper because they more.
Don't be trying to be like politically correct.
I'm just trying.
Listen.
Listen,
I'll tell you why. God damn it!
I'm just trying to choose my words.
They try to be politically correct
because
man, fuck all that. Listen,
go ahead.
They don't want to see a black woman run the country. First things first. Like,
okay, all right.
Number two, prices rose up on stuff, and they blamed it on Biden.
But
could be, or whatever. Just it was on his watch.
I think he played some part. I think he definitely played some part. He.
However they slice it up, like it's a rollover from last, whatever, inflation, blah blah blah.
Right.
But prices went up during his shit, and it seemed like he wasn't doing nothing. But people call him Sleepy Joe, whatever.
Right.
And number three, like a lot of those, I think it's like they don't want a woman running this situation.
I don't think it's so much now.
It's a lot to do with race and a lot to do with gender. Is why they did that.
If that was the case, then Hillary would have got it.
That's a lot to do with gender. They don't. They don't want a woman running the country, bro.
Let's say gender because
it is what it is, bro.
Yeah, but I'm saying like this: is that I don't think. I don't think it's more so black or white. I think, like you said, it's gender, period.
It's gender and black and white.
Okay, we're going to leave it like that.
It's beyond politics is what I'm trying to say.
Okay, we'll leave it like that. It's
personal preference. And a lot of hobbies don't.
Yeah.
Or the ones at least that really voted for him was
but they see now, they understand like, yo, like, yeah, damn, yo, we voted for you. Like, yo.
Like, I know, but if you're illegal, you gotta go. If you're working on your papers, you gotta work on it over there.
Yeah, real talk. If you think he's playing, you're going to El Salvador.
You F around and fight.
You're not even making it back to your own country. you might end up in El Salvador. Yeah, and they ain't playing no games. They like, well, look, they paying us for you.
Listen, they put that MS-13 right on your hand. To keep you there too.
You're not going nowhere. You're staying here
in El Salvador.
Yeah, you're staying here. Crazy. You see what that says? MS-13.
You're like, I don't even know how this got on my head.
Yeah. You shouldn't have fell asleep on the plane.
That is crazy. And they he's deporting people from that's another reason why they protested, because they're taking people from like jobs and ISIS showing up everywhere and snatching up people.
So in New Jersey, they got a thing going on in the courts where they're trying to block businesses from helping ISIS to deport illegal people. But
it's ISIS, two different laws.
Yeah, but that
is what's going on, and that's crazy.
Right, but let's flip the coin. Well, you got over here, or you lived out, or you expired your visa, and you still here. Why you don't even take the opportunity?
Some people don't have the privilege or the that costs money to get your joint.
Right, but so you still here. Okay, overpass that. So it's like, is they right or is they wrong? Like, really? Because if
law-wise, they're not wrong, but morally, like, it's fucked up.
Right, it's morally it is, but hey, look, we living in different times. Real talk. Morals really go out the.
So when they do the morals out the door, when they said that Trump said we about to start sending our criminals to you too.
See, that is going to be kind of hard, because if you hear like live here, born here, raised here,
and then you get sent to El Salvador if you commit a crime.
I think that's
crazy.
Think that's just talk.
No, he said he's really trying to.
He could do it. He can make.
He gonna try to executive. He can try to executive order.
He can sign some.
And let the courts fight.
Right. But I don't see that part of it happening. I mean,
that's too far.
Right, that's too far. And he's going to say one thing people don't understand. He's saying what he needs to say to energize his base. He's saying what, the people that's really.
Yeah.
He's saying what they want to hear.
What kind of base is that though? It's like,
you already know. We ain't even got to talk about it. You already know. You already know what type of base it is. It's that base. Period. Hands down. We ain't sugarcoating it. We just ain't gonna, dig deep into it and shed light to it. But you already know, and you just gotta understand that's what it is. That's what it is. And this is people voted for him. He's in office, and he's the president.
You gotta rock with it for the
You gotta rock with it. Like if you don't like it, if you don't like what's going on with
you gotta vote in the primaries and all
right.
that.
You gotta go to period. And I really believe that's what's gonna happen. I think they're gonna lose one of them. If not, they may lose both houses. And that'll be like a crushing blow because he really, and I don't know how many times the president can sign executive orders.
He can do as many. He done did as many that I think of history. In history, don't quote me on this, but in his first 100 days, I think put in the most executive orders that anybody ever did.
Yeah. Look, Google that. Let's see what's up. Let's see how many executive orders he put in already. Has he put in more executive orders than any president?
Because he has put in.
And how many can a president put, how many executive orders they can put in? Yeah, people, why he looking that up? Like, yo, if you voted for him, like, yo, you can't be mad. If you didn't vote for him, okay.
They can be mad.
I mean, they could be mad. And some of them are that voted for him.
But then it's like you be mad at yourself too.
Right, period. Because you didn't want this.
But they thought they was being lied to. They think they was being lied. Like at least the Spanish people that voted for him.
But it is like listen, you see what it is, you see what's going on. Like, okay.
They deporting your cousins.
Yeah,
the ones you got them over here working on their visas.
Right. And that guy that they deported back, they mistakenly deported to El Salvador. He's now in like one of them. He's not in that main prison they keep showing. He's in a somewhere where they learn how to paint and make paintings like this and that, places like that. So he's chill now. He's a little bit chill. He ain't got to sleep on 3-story bunk beds, 5-story bunk beds at that. Like the motherfuckers bed. Like, yo, how the hell you sleep on that? Like, what the heck? Yo, that's crazy.
Yeah, that's fucked up.
But yeah.
The president's put in a lot of executive orders though.
But how many has he put in?
They said it's the average of a president's putting in 260 something executive orders.
All right, so
and he put in like 100 something. Trump says executive order in first 100 days on his second term. More than in history, signed 142 executive orders so far.
Oh wow, that's crazy.
The average is 269.
How many he put in?
He put 142 in his first 100 days.
So he put 142 executive orders in, and 200 and what?
269 is the average.
Oh, 200. Well, he ain't there yet. Well,
I think he's gonna get there though.
He might be way before. But he got what? 3 more years and some change to go.
Mm-hmm.
So this is only the beginning. What do you think about his first 100 days? Yeah, people. What do y'all think about his first 100 days? What do you like? How do you rate that? Like me personally, I think he need more time.
No, he said his first 100 days were the greatest of any 100 days.
I mean, of course he's going to say that. Of course he's going to say that. He said that. I wouldn't expect nothing less. Why would he say that?
He's a promoter of himself. He's going to promote that.
So why would he even remotely say that my first 180 days was terrible and horrible, and I see why all these protesters and these grassroots people is coming out of the woodworks at me? No, I'm doing bad. No, he's not going to say that. I'm doing fabulous, and I love what I'm doing, and I'm going to keep doing it. And I don't care. Yeah. So it's like, why would he downgrade what he's doing? And he's not.
I don't think any president said they did a bad job. No president said they did a bad job.
No president ain't gonna keep it thorough like that and say like, yo, I know I'm fucking up. Like, yo, I'm gonna make it right. I'm gonna fix it.
I got you. I got
it. Just bear with me.
I just had to test these 100 days out.
Yeah. I gotta test drive these 100 days. No president ain't gonna say that. They gonna.
I'm doing a great job.
I'm doing a great job. Yo, you didn't expect this, huh? Yeah, well, I'm showing you. Yeah, so of course he's gonna say that, you know what I mean? But this is the real kicker right here. Student loans. The big payback.
The big payback.
The big payback. Like if you thought y'all was
the default was good, and pay a little bit on it.
Yo, if you owe money,
set that payment plan up. I got set mine up.
Call them ASAP because I'm.
Nah, he said they gonna start reaching out, be like, and tell us what the options is.
Yeah. And believe me, the ball is in their court. The ball is in their court.
Because they're gonna start going after your credit.
Yeah.
What they said, your taxes.
And you know these days you gotta have.
They gonna take money out your taxes or for your credit?
I think they've been taking
for
money
your
out of your
student
taxes.
loans. Not for student loans.
I think they've been taking money out of your when you file taxes, your income taxes. I think if I'm not mistaken, they've been doing that.
Not for student loans,
I think
bro.
they stopped.
A lot of people owe student loans that they like. Here's a little bread here.
If you owe the money, and you ain't been making the payments, I think they've been doing doing.
No, they haven't. I was in default, and they ain't taking none of my income taxes.
I think a while ago, if I'm not mistaken, like in 2004, around there, they.
Oh, that might have been before me. Yeah, I went to college.
I think they was doing that. But anyway, listen, check in. Check in when they call you. Be like, yo, set that up. Yo, I got $50 for you a month, whatever. Pay that. Because even though I look at it like this, man, like some countries, they give out free education and all that good stuff. But then somebody on one of my, he made a comment. And you know what? I had to sit back and think about what he said because it made some sense. You know what I mean? He was like, here it is. I'm going to learn all this, all this stuff and whatnot. And hey, I don't got to pay. Why should I pay?
Well, he's going to school?
Yeah. He said something. I can't get it for work. But what I take from what he was saying is like, here it is. We because some of that money does trickle down to the teachers. You know what I mean?
What, to pay it back?
No.
Well, you talking about the student loan money?
Teach you to, you know what I mean? Because how they, if you look at the bigger picture.
Don't the federal government pay them?
Yeah, but if you look at the bigger picture, I don't know. I'm not sure about that one. But if you look at the bigger picture, what he was saying is like, I should just go to school for free and not pay nothing and no room and board. And he was being sarcastic in a way, but I thought about what he was saying and I was like, dang,
So he's saying he should go to school for free.
No, he's saying you should pay.
You should pay to go to school.
Yeah, he was being sarcastic in a way where he was saying, like, you know what I mean? Like, but then at the end, he was like, yeah, we should have to pay, but you got some people
pay for college.
Right. To pay to go to college, to pay that this is.
But a bunch of countries you don't have to.
Right.
But you owe them though after.
Right. Right. And once you get a job or something like that, I forgot.
That's how it is now. Yeah. That's what student loans is. Like,
but student loans, I think
they on top of that though.
Yeah, yeah. I think it's hard.
But it's hard right now already because everybody. There's people losing their jobs, federal jobs getting cut, all that type shit. And then I don't think that like people are getting employed more than when Trump got in office either.
Well,
everybody's at the same rate. The food is still still high.
Right, yeah.
Now you trying to come at most of the people that are struggling to afford to pay for food. It's probably not paying their student loans, bro.
Right.
And they probably defaulted. So now you're taking less money out of this shit. And they're like, yo, what the?
But for all them
So
people,
can you like take some of the money down from like food so I can,
because,
you know what I mean, or gas or something like? And now you try to come after my student loan, like, come
ain't
on.
gonna happen because you got people that got money, that's in power, that's
You're not getting our bread.
yo, you gonna work for us, you gonna get in that shop, you gonna work, and you gonna stay working, and you gonna stay under our foot. That's it, period.
Well, tax them.
Yeah.
Why? He's so scared to tax them.
But you gotta also do on the flip side. If I'm a millionaire, you're like, yo, if I work to get here, you know what I mean? If I bust my ass to get here, to be this multi-millionaire or billionaire.
So you get a bigger tax break than the people that's still busting their ass to get where you at? No.
Yes and no.
You should be, if you're a millionaire
you're a
millionaire or billionaire, you should be able to feel the same amount of taxes.
So you should take more of my money because I'm making more than this guy that's...
It should equal to as much as money you taking the taxes from somebody working a 9 to 5. If you're a millionaire and 30% is taken out of their check, you need 30% taken out of your whole work that you made last year.
No.
If you're a millionaire.
Because if you know,
that's fair. And that makes the country better, and more money is getting spread around and taken care of.
The line is kind of murky when it's see.
Why?
Because if I work to get here,
you don't think millionaires should get 30% of taxes taken out? If somebody with 9 to 5 is getting 30% of taxes taken out?
I mean, and
that's
like
fair.
That's fair.
I don't care if you're Democrat or Republic.
That's fair.
Make it fair.
But if I work to get where I'm at, and I know
you gonna pay, it costs to breathe in America, bro.
But you gotta understand, some billionaires, millionaires that's up there, they know the ins and outs of the tax code.
Yeah, they
know how to. Whereas the average Joe may not know certain ins and outs, because see, they have people that like, yo, you know, if you do this,
it's just tax write-off. You don't have to pay that.
You don't got to pay that, and you can hide your money here and do this. And
yeah, that's
right.
And that's at the end of the day, that's you don't hate the player, hate the game,
right?
But it still doesn't make it fair, though.
It doesn't. But don't hate the player, hate the game. Period.
So you get to be a billionaire, millionaire, and you going like, let me get.
I pay okay if he I wouldn't mind that, but don't be mad at me if I know certain things that you may not know
to get you to pay less taxes.
And as the little man, you should, we should, middle, whatever, you should learn and know the ins and outs, because it's out there, and it's legal.
I don't know.
You know what I mean? It's legal.
It should be.
But not everybody know.
It should be fair across the board. Like how Trump is coming after everybody with student loans, he need to come after millionaires for certain shit too.
No, that's not gonna happen
because that's a tax to people that went to school.
Right. But what it is,
it's not a tax, but it's like you owe the money, but he's on them now.
You gotta look at all these big corporations that dished out that money. They want that money back.
What do you mean dished out?
Like gave out that loan. Where do you think them loans came from?
It came from the institutions.
Right. And them institutions want their money back.
They get their money back?
Yeah.
They bring their money back. Or they wouldn't be
May 5th, they gonna get their money back, boy. The big payback, they gonna get that.
Who's this number?
I know
This is the options you have for
these
payment.
Are the options. If you don't,
you want to make a payment today?
It's gonna go to collections. Then collections gonna send that. Yeah. Then next thing you know,
they gonna start coming after your passport.
Yeah. They gonna be like, yo,
you can't travel.
Right. Yo, they gonna come after. They gonna try to put a halt to a lot of things, especially if you owe big bucks. Like I feel sorry for the people that owe like 20,000, 40,000 and went to these big pristine schools and whatnot. Instead of now, a lot of people going to start flipping. A lot of these online joints going to start making money because now
online colleges.
They're going to be like, you know what? Damn, I can say
I cut this whole college tuition in half.
And if I just go online, go in.
And then on top of that, you don't even need college to be successful these days.
Right. I mean,
that myth is gone.
Yeah, they got Facebook.
That was years ago.
Showed you that.
You can make your own business without college.
Real talk.
I mean, college is good. It depending on what you want to do and,
Right.
and the right situation you in.
The crazy part is a lot of people go to college
because they was told to go to college.
And it's not only that. When they get out, they don't even apply what they learned.
What they went to school for. Right. It's not even their career.
They're not even their career. They find themselves making millions and billions and whatever have you, or for doing this, and here it is. They went and blew this money to learn this. You know.
And then you paying that back.
Yeah,
college
back. Oh, they coming for their money. Also, we want to touch on that. Yeah, May 5th, like I said, if you get that call, these are your options to pay that bread back. Yeah, figure it out, get it right, because they're going to start attacking, everything until they get it in court, and then they block some of that. You think
they're going to take that to court and block it? That's more cut and dry right there. Yeah. They're like, look, you trying to fight your other stuff you doing. Let them have that.
Yeah, we're going to let you win that war. Fight this battle here. Okay, we in the playoffs now. Woo! My Knicks, big shout outs to the New York Knicks. I'm a Knicks fan by heart, by blood, all that. Yeah.
Jalen Brunson hit that game winner.
Oh, yeah, he did his thing.
Against Detroit. Shout out to the Pistons, though. They've been trash for years, and they got to the playoffs.
Big shout out to the Pistons, man. You look good, man. They put up a hell of a fight, man. I think you're just 2 pieces away. You know what I mean?
They're just young.
I think they need a veteran, get a veteran in there. They got a lot. They gonna put it together. They gonna figure it out. They get paid.
They got the Cade Cunningham. I think he was the most improved player of the league.
Yeah,
their point guard. He's what, 3rd year?
Yeah, they gonna have it figured out. But big shout outs to the New York Knicks, man.
They ready for the Celtics? We shall see. Check back in 2 weeks.
Yeah, check back in 2 weeks. They the defending champs right there.
And they haven't been able to beat the Celtics off this year.
Real shit. They the defending champs, so it's hard to say if they can pull that off against the Celtics, like real talk.
It's going to be interesting.
That's going to be definitely.
I think it starts Tuesday.
No, tomorrow.
Game 1 start tomorrow?
Yeah, the 5th. Yeah.
What's your predictions on that? And that's your Knicks. So you gotta be realistic.
With the Knicks, ride or die, man. We got that.
7 games.
I got a 7. I got to go.
So 4-3.
Yeah, I got to go in 7. I got to go in 7. If the Knicks can,
look, I'm a Sixers fan. I don't like none of them. So
as you should. As you should.
We not. I'm giving a fair shake on it. They gonna lose 4-2. I'm gonna give y'all 2 games. Is y'all scared of the Celtics?
I think the Knicks need to.
They got the tools.
They got the tools, but
they just got
to play perfect.
And y'all coach be running them into the ground.
Yeah, but he's a good coach. We ain't gonna.
But you gonna be on the court the whole game.
Right. That's another thing. He burns him down. I think he needs to, like Chad. I know it's hard. I know, especially when you there and you like, you gotta go. You gotta bet on your winning horses. You gotta put your winning
but play him the whole game. They probably be going to the huddles like, Coach.
Yeah,
I'm out of breath.
Yeah, get your ass. Don't play with me. You better make that bucket. Yeah, but it is what it is.
Brunson, that boy though.
Yeah, he's a bad boy. Brunson was a definitely hell of a good pickup. I think he's
Cat that Carl Anthony Towns pickup.
Cat, you see this move? He
better. Would you have him or Randall?
Who?
No, looking back on him, you take Randall or take Cat.
If we could have had him and Cat,
you can't have him. You got traded for each other.
I know, but if we could have got,
would you have kept Randall?
Switched it around and got rid of Mikal Bridges.
He was new.
I know. If we could have,
he's not trading Cat for Bridges
because we would have had. It would have been crazy down low, and we could.
That's not happening.
I know, but that's wishful thinking. But the Knicks, you're playing good. You're doing your thing. Keep it up.
Off to the second round.
The second round, Celtics. Right now, Indiana and Cleveland going at it. I think that's a good matchup.
Mm-hmm.
I definitely believe that's a good matchup. Lakers got knocked off by Minnesota. Game 7.
No, it wasn't game 7.
No. I'm talking about game 7 with Golden State and Houston.
Oh, that's coming up tonight.
Yeah, that's going to be a hell of a game right there. That's going to be a good game. I really don't see Golden State. I mean, Curry's a beast. We ain't gonna take nothing.
But Houston is number 2.
Yeah, and I think who they see next? OKC. One of them see OKC.
The winner of them sees the Nuggets.
Oh, I got one. Nuggets ain't got that fire now. I mean, they barely pulled it off against the Clippers. The Clippers should have had it. Man. I wish they would have took it, but I don't see Golden State getting. I don't see
getting past Houston.
If Golden State go up against Denver, I like Denver. If Houston go up against Denver, I like Houston.
Houston going against them because they're young.
Yeah, I like Houston. I like Houston better.
That coach, man, he's nice.
I like Houston better.
Idoku.
I like Houston better.
He got the boys playing defense.
Minnesota, I think your buck stop at it.
OKC.
OKC.
Yeah,
I think that's going to stop.
That boy is Shea.
Yeah, I think that's when
SGA.
I think that's when they put that to.
Who are they playing them?
Yeah, that's what they see.
That's who. Denver seeing.
Who else is left? If
Denver just won, Timberwolves just won.
Right.
OKC already won.
But
who's playing OKC in the second round?
It should be Minnesota.
Is it?
It should be. Minnesota should be seeing OKC, and Denver should be seeing the winner of the
because Nuggets are seeing OKC. Jokic versus SGA.
I still like Minnesota to come.
And then Timberwolves gets to play who beats Houston and Warriors tonight.
I think Minnesota Timberwolves would beat Golden State if they pull it off. You know what I'm saying?
I got it. Go ahead, keep them going.
Yeah, we still here. We still in the building. We still keeping it going. You know, I still got Minnesota over Golden State.
No, we still on.
If they end up meeting, and I got Houston and Minnesota going to Game 7 if they end up meeting. This all depends on who wins tonight, but it's going to be a hell of a game. A hell of a game.
The Warriors, Game 7. They said, no other better words in professional sports than Game 7. That come on at 10 o'clock.
They balling.
I'm definitely watching that, General.
Yeah, they balling. They gonna play. They're gonna definitely play. But like I always say, we're gonna see what happens. We're gonna see. So now we're gonna shoot on over to a movie that's really talked about. Everybody talking about it. I had the chance to see it, and it was definitely a good movie.
I did too.
Sinners.
Now, one thing. If you watch Sinners on the Fire Stick, take your ass to the movie theater and support Ryan Coogler and Michael B. Johnson.
I'm going.
Like you did for Black Panther. I'm one of them. I watched it on the Fire Stick. I'm gonna actually go to the movies and see it.
Yeah,
You watched it. You bootlegged it too.
It was a good bootleg, but anyway.
Go see it. Go take it, do a date, something. Go out there and support.
Listen, I'm going to see. I'm going to the movies and see that.
You sure?
Yeah, positive. Like the reviews is good.
I liked it too. I'll see it too. A lot of people have seen it like 2 or 3 times too.
Yeah. It was a good movie. A lot of
don't
people,
know date night, John.
A lot of people saying it's like witchcraft. Come on, that's the stuff that went on in them time. Not to say it's not happening now, but
she did a little witchcraft. It's like beads and stuff like that. It's for like just healing.
Yeah, but a lot of people,
without being a spoiler or shit like that. It was a good movie.
Right. To me, from what I've seen of it, I like it. It was a good movie. But the big kicker is that he get his cut off the box. Like soon as that, like he don't wait until
Coogler.
Yeah, he don't. If you making movies, if you producing movies like that, you deserve that cut.
He getting a lot off the top. More than any other.
Yeah, he deserved that. I don't care if you're white, black, Haitian, Jamaican, whatever.
But bro, you earned that. They say you get what you negotiate and what you're supposed to make. So all his last 5 movies hit.
Yeah,
both Black Panthers, all 3 of the Creeds.
Talk about
Fruitville Station. He's like, bro, I'm gonna bring you at least this. My pedigree speaks for itself. So you
Warner Brothers see that.
I need more bread.
They see it. They see the potential. They see it,
Yeah.
and they agree with it because I know because they $1 trillion business. Like you know what I mean.
He gonna bring this
either
in.
way they gonna get their money. You know what I mean. Either way.
And the reviews on that movie is like high.
Yeah,
like, everybody says,
yeah. And look, people's talking about it. It's a good movie. I'm definitely going to the movie theater to support that, to see it, you know, along with Thunderbolt. I gotta go see that. I gotta see it. I'm a big Marvel fan, and I'm into that type of, you know, those type of movies.
Well, you tell me what that's hitting for, then I'll check it out.
It's something like the Avengers. It's like a whole, like villains / superheroes made into like a Avenger type team. You know what I mean? I didn't have the chance to really see it, but I'm just, you know, putting them together. But yes.
When does that come out?
That's out already. It's in the movie theaters.
Is it?
Yeah, it's out there. It's out. So yeah, we're gonna check that out.
But Sinners was fire though.
Yeah.
I seen it. I'm gonna go to the movies and see it.
I believe so
Yeah,
too.
so if you've seen it, if you bootlegged it, go support.
Yeah, I'm going.
I'm gonna get another.
I'm going. Huh?
If I said if you've seen it, bootlegged it, go to the movie theater and check it out. Go
Real
support.
talk. So now moving right on along, we got a top 5 for y'all. Since it's Cinco de Mayo, you know, we got the top 5, and today we're gonna call it top 5 alcohol.
The personal preference alcohol or popularity across the board alcohol?
Both.
Damn, that's gonna be hard.
Both.
Take a shot to that.
Yeah. We gonna Cinco de Mayo, salute.
Salute.
Yamas. To all my Greek Islanders. Y'all know what that means.
You said Greek?
Yeah, because that's
That ain't got nothing to do with Cinco de Mayo.
no, I know, but the salute, you know, the toast that I gave, Yamas. That's what I'm talking about.
All right, whatever.
But anyway,
You got it.
Listen, mine for Cinco de Mayo, I'm going to say tequila hands down because
You're not going in no particular order. You want
No.
all right.
I'm not, but I'm just giving
No.
you.
You're not going to do.
All right.
No, listen. You're not going to do just a broad overview.
No, I'm just.
What specific tequila you talking about? You gotta go with the brand. You gotta make this a little. You know what I mean?
Damn.
You can't say tequila then
I'm
brand,
gonna have to.
then vodka. No, we need to get down to the actual brand.
I'm gonna say
What tequila has been there for you over the years?
not over the years because I just recently became a tequila fan. To be honest, I still am. I was more of a cognac man. You know,
The yak.
Yeah, the Henny. You know,
He's yakking it up.
the Easy Jesus. You know, y'all know who that is.
Ergen jerk.
Yeah, y'all know. We ain't gotta say it.
The Hood Jones.
Yeah.
Pour a little liquor out.
Real talk. But I just recently became a tequila guy. So
Okay, so who is it? What is the tequila umbrella?
I'm gonna go with
Come on, it's not that
Don
hard.
Julio. Can I give out
Don Julio?
all right, Don Julio for sure.
Okay.
I'm gonna go with Jose Cuervo, Silver.
That's 2.
Patron, of course. I once upon a time liked it. What was that other one? Sean Combs had. Was that tequila? No, I don't think that's tequila.
No,
it's not tequila.
What was Puffy's alcohol?
Ciroc. I don't know if that's.
Hey,
is
Ciroc was good too. Is that canceled too? You know, I drink that because of Puffy.
No, I'm not drinking it because of him. Because whatever was going on with.
Oh, you're not drinking his liquor because of him?
No, because of whatever he had going on. You know, he tried to.
Oh, well, he tried to get more money, or they wasn't promoting his shit like
right. So I
George Clooney alcohol.
Right. I fell off.
So you went there like, I'm not getting Ciroc no more.
But that George Clooney, that's
good.
Yeah, Casamigos. It's
That's
good.
George Clooney.
Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, it's Casamigos.
If you wrong, you have to take a shot.
God. And I gotta go get a shot. It is Casamigos. I'm gonna ride with that. It's Casamigos. He's gonna check it out. So you know, we got a thing here. If you state something and you give it to the people and you're wrong, you gotta take a couple of shots. You know what I mean? Depending on how severe it is. But yeah.
Severe.
Yeah. So if you put something in the air and you're wrong, yeah, you got to take a shot on that. So
I don't think that's his.
I think Casamigos.
Yeah, Clooney's active involvement in the taste development and marketing of Casamigos.
See,
you're right. I didn't say he was wrong.
Oh my God, like that, you challenging me. That's so damn.
No, that's not. It's technicality.
Well, go get me another one of these things. Goddamn, like you lost. Like goddamn,
I didn't lose. I gotta get your alcohol because I didn't lose.
See, now I know what Trump talking about. Like, yo, you ain't gonna come at like you tested my gangster.
I didn't know he was right or wrong, but you was right about that.
So
you got one more though.
So what I said, I said Don Julio, Jose Cuervo, Patron. I don't know.
Did you say Casamigos? That was
Casamigos.
No, I'm just saying. Did you say that?
Yeah, I was, but I am going to say it. Yeah, Casamigos is definitely. Is that a tequila? I think it is.
Oh yeah, it is. It is.
It is. Yeah, it is.
You like a lot of tequilas, bro.
And there's another one. What's the other one?
Motherfucking Johnny Walker. Shout out to Mont. He's not here today.
Oh man,
that's his favorite alcohol.
That's
walking with Johnny.
But you know what? That's expensive.
It's a top shelf though.
That's definitely a top shelf. Like Johnny, you're definitely top shelf. And I see y'all I pay attention. I see y'all in a lot of movies on the low with your, you know what I mean? With your free your advertisement. I see y'all around. There's definitely a lot of bars carry Johnny.
Yeah.
A lot of bars carry Johnny. And like real talk, Johnny. But we ain't talking about whiskey right now.
You got one left.
What's the other one? What's the other one? I'm trying to think. Milagro, excuse me. You know what I mean? My late. Yeah, that's Milagro.
Wait, you ain't ever told me you like Milagro. What is Milagro?
My lady likes it, so I like it too.
You can't be bad at that.
Yeah, I like it too. Yeah,
what is
Milagro? It's tequila. It's in one of and it's good.
5 tequilas? You got no brown on your list?
No, we
no white.
Oh, okay. I see where we going.
That's your list.
If I have to go with a brown, I would say I gotta go with Henny. Yeah. I gotta go with Henny.
It's always been there.
That's a staple. That's a classic.
That's your extra credit one. Yeah,
number
6 if you want to put a brown in there.
Gotta throw the Henny in there, man. And we're gonna do one for our guy. Money. He couldn't be here with us tonight. He had to attend a family situation, a family function. And bless, having a good time out there. And that's a good look, good man, good father. And, we here for you, bro. Stay strong. Keep your head up.
You have here in jail.
Nah, we know, but I'm saying he's not here with us right now.
Yeah, you keep your head up. You got JPs for you.
Yeah, because he's with his family. He's with his folks.
All right, you ain't got to tell him all that.
You know what? We off for that. Yeah, we off for that. All right, look. He likes...
No.
All right, go ahead.
I'm going to tell you what I like. Listen, let's go with the Henny Rock. I'm sorry, I'm going to go with Henny first.
Okay.
Because I've been, I started when I went to hard liquor.
Right.
It was Henny Rock back in teenage days. Right. After the Mad Dog 2020s that you got when you was kid. When you was a kid.
Even when you was drinking, a kid, I wasn't drinking no.
Yes, you would. Everybody started off with the Mad Dogs.
When I was younger, I was not a drinker.
I'm talking about when you're kids, teenagers, and you underage drinking.
2020.
Them Jones was cheap.
And oh my God, 2020 MD. That's some winos junk.
What did you start off with then? Because I know you started with some cheap shit. Because you ain't start off the top shelf.
No, I didn't. I'm not gonna fraud and say I started off drinking top shelf. But
when you was cutting school, what was you drinking?
I was drinking Cisco.
Oh,
I was drinking E&J.
Yeah, me too.
I was drinking definitely E&J. Yeah,
I think,
but I wasn't really a drinker like that.
Yeah.
But when I did drink, those was my go-to.
Yeah.
But
Let me get that real
but
fast.
MD.
Yeah.
Oh
yeah,
my
that's
God!
that's the early years. That's the
So let me find out you was drinking Thunder.
Nah, that's y'all. That's
no, don't say y'all. Like,
I don't even know what the Thunder. I thought you were talking about E&J or some shit like that.
Called? It's Thunder something. Thunderbird.
No, that was
you might as well, if you drinking 2020, you might as well have been.
Nah, that was a whole nother generation before me or something like that. I don't know. I only
2020 they was drinking that back in them. That's around the same time with Thunderbird.
Nah.
Yeah.
Mad Dog was fading out. That's when I was like, yeah, I mean,
God,
and then you start actually drinking good.
All right, so you got
Henny, Cuervo.
Yeah, Cuervo's good.
Yeah, Cuervo, can't go wrong with that. I like 1800 too, bro.
I wanted to stats what I couldn't.
It's smooth. I like 1800.
1800 is good. And I especially like that coconut. 1800 coconut. That's good. That's a good mix. Over that day, like that's definitely good for a mixed drink.
Yeah.
That
when you about to go and like, damn, what we gonna drink tonight? Yeah, you always go. That's like a go-to.
And I'm telling you, people, take it from me. If you get 1800 coconut, mix it with something like
pineapple juice,
some type of tropical juice. Mix it with that. I wouldn't say orange juice because it don't taste
not too orangey. Like you can do a little bit.
If it's like something sweet or something like that, yeah, I wouldn't mix 1800 coconut with orange juice. No. I wouldn't.
It's whatever their preference is.
But I would mix it with some Sprite. Sprite and pineapple. Oh man, yeah. But anyway,
I got two more.
Two more.
It's gonna be you know what I've been fucking with?
What?
The Jameson.
I don't really like
Jameson. That's man.
Yo, shout out.
Listen, that's a go-to for me, bro.
Yo, shout out to my kid's aunt because she likes Jameson.
It's an acquired drum, but once you with it, you with them. Right?
I can't. I tried it and I don't like I can't.
What? You don't like? Nah. So if I had the Jameson, take shots right now.
I couldn't take a shot of it because it's just something about the taste. It's not as smooth.
You like it better than Johnny Walker?
Ooh. Just because my homie, I'm gonna take Johnny Walker over Jameson.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I'm gonna take the Johnny. You know what I mean? If Money was here, he'd be like, Johnny this, Johnny that, Johnny.
You know, I'm surprised I ain't got no vodkas on the list.
And you know what's crazy?
Or gins.
I know that is. I do not mess with gin.
Me neither. I'm gonna give him another brown one. Damn. I'm gonna try to remember. I'm trying to remember my balance. Right, you want to go all tequila,
but because me. When I think of Cinco de Mayo, I think of margaritas and tequila.
Yeah, that's true.
I think when I think of Cinco de Mayo, that's what I'm thinking of. I'm thinking of margaritas, the sweet, good, lit margaritas, and I'm thinking of, tequila.
I need another brandy though. What's another brandy?
Besides E&J, you got.
I'm not doing E&J. That's like the poor man's.
But that's good though. But you got it. Not the regular E&J. Go with the VSOP. The one with the black label. That's good. That's smooth.
The VSOP?
Yeah. That's
ain't that the same thing almost as Henny?
No. You know what's crazy? Yeah. Because back then, that was the go-to. Real.
What, the VSOP?
Yeah. No. We was drinking that straight.
Damn.
Yeah. We wasn't thinking about no VSOP. We didn't care, you know, how long it been sitting. Just give us that bottle.
Damn, what other one I'm gonna go with? So what I got? Cuervo 1800 Henny. I'm gonna go with Patron too.
Patron, okay.
I think I got there's another one that I said. That's 4.
That's 4.
I got one more.
Dang,
what am I
you
go with?
You gotta come up with that one.
I got you. Hold on. I'm gonna just say this because my man Money in here. I'll go with the Johnny. With
Okay.
That, no, Jameson. My bad, Jameson.
Oh,
that's my 5. Sorry, Johnny's extra
Money,
credit.
if you tuning in with us, you see, but I'm gonna hold you down, my guy. I'm gonna give his 2. I'm just gonna give you his top coat, maybe 3. His top go-to.
What?
Hands down. First and foremost, I know he's number 1 going to be Johnny because he cannot stop. I'm surprised Johnny didn't give him a job. Yeah, so Johnny. So we're going to go with that. Johnny from the rip. Then we're going to go with Tanqueray.
He drinks Tanqueray?
Oh, he loves Tanqueray.
That's like old school.
Listen. He loved Tanqueray. Tanqueray is his next.
Is there like a certain brand of Tanqueray?
No. I think there's only, if I'm not mistaken, I don't know if there's a. I think they only come in one brand.
Just Tanqueray is a brand by itself?
Yeah, but he loved that Tanqueray. That Tanqueray hands down. He's rocking out. Now if he's, if he looking at, filling his pocket, and like he's going to go with something like Hennessy, you know what I mean?
Yeah, he'll take the Hennessy.
He's going to go with the Hennessy, and he's going to go with Jose Cuervo.
He'll be mad shit we doing his top 5. Look,
yeah,
you could have waited. I did my own top 5.
I'm willing to bet. I got his top 2 right.
Yeah, sure. I think you do got his top 2.
I got his top 2 right. His top 2, hands down, is Johnny.
That's 3. That's his top.
Then it's Tanqueray. Yeah, I'm going with that. You know what I mean? That's his. That's his real talk, hands down. He liked that. He's riding with that. And Money, if you tuning in with us, yeah, your boy sold you out. Yeah, he sold you out.
What?
Yeah, you went with gin instead of sticking with the Johnny.
Gin is what? Jameson is what I drink. I don't drink Johnny all the time. I drink Johnny when I'm around him.
I don't like Johnny. I ain't gonna hold you.
So you don't be drinking when he drinks?
I tried it once, but one thing he ain't got, I'll probably take one or 2 shots. That's it, and I'm good. Because I really don't like whiskey. I don't like whiskey. I don't like gin.
And that's what he drinks.
Yeah, and that's
like the winos. Listen, hey, teach his own.
You about to let us slip?
But I be feeling like no, he's not wino.
Money, you gotta get out of him, buddy.
But when you drink Tanqueray, I feel like you one of the ones that they drunk and they ask, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
and they were like, you smell like a whole. They got the bag around and Tanqueray.
Yeah,
that's what I think of Tanqueray. Yeah, that's why I was like, why you drink Tanqueray?
Yeah,
that's like the wine drink.
I was like, what? If they don't got Johnny, he's going to Tanqueray.
Man, he ain't never drink that around me.
He gonna go Johnny, Tanqueray. He gonna look. He see the Tanqueray. He gonna take the Tanqueray. He's going to it. If he don't see the Johnny, he's going to the Tanqueray. But yeah, that's our top 5.
Happy Cinco de Mayo.
Cinco de Mayo special. Thank you for tuning in, checking us out. SP Hustle Hard here with Lucky. VL Tapped In. Thank you. Like and subscribe. Pull up. Check us out. Again, appreciation to Cinco de Mayo for all those that's out there celebrating. Enjoy yourself. Drink safe. Get home safe and be responsible. Enjoy your weekend. Bless you and thank you. And you know what I always say, a day above ground is a good day. I appreciate y'all for tuning in. Stay locked in. We here, in a couple of weeks, we're going to be filming live from Vegas or maybe AC or maybe somewhere else, but we're going to be around. We're going to be outside. We're going to be all around doing our thing, giving y'all today's current events, and keeping you locked in. Thank you and good night. Cool.
How much we get on there? I said, I'll say at the top. I said like an hour.
You gotta send me that one though.
They might as well hook it up now.
Yeah, you got no. You can't share phone.
No, I put it right on your computer last time. Remember?
No, you put it.
Yeah, it happened. It took like 5-10 minutes.
And how did I get it from my? Did I get it from my computer?
You just straight hooked your phone up to the computer. I got pissed too.
Oh, okay. How did I hook it up? It's things like that. So you can't transfer it from your.
I can transfer it to your phone, but it's gonna take forever. Hook it right up to your computer.
Now let's do it. Because I'd rather it go straight to my computer, my phone, because the camera went out.
You didn't have this charged?
I don't know. The camera, I don't know how the fuck that shit went out. That's the thing. Let me see something. I don't see how that shit went out though. It stopped filming. The battery is full. That's the thing.
Yo, I think the Indiana beat the Cleveland, yo.
Oh, how this battery was charging? That's crazy.
There you go.
Yo, hook it up. Let's do it. Let's drive it straight from my whatchamacallit. Where's she go? Left? Yeah, let's get to eat. Damn, where my phone at?
Very appreciated. We around.
That's good. So we gotta go straight to my phone.
Unfiltered, uncut.
Let me see.
Is your live going on there?
Yeah,
We got a lot of things, a lot of good things to talk about.
Reggie, yo, like, share. Yeah, he do.
You said what?
Reggie was tuned in. Reads facts. NBA playoff. Yeah.
Who said all that?
Reggie, people was tuning in. We had 3. It don't matter. Like, so today, yesterday we probably
Here, hook this up so we can download the video. Let's get this joint already connected. We'll check that out.
Quick share.
Hook this up.